Hey tappers, today I want to talk about phobias and how you can tap on them. When we hear about phobias, generally we think of fear of heights, fear of flying, fear of spiders, fear of snakes, and all of those are phobias and fit within the definition, which is a very large fear of something that is unlikely to result in any sort of damage to you. Like a fear of heights is really a fear of falling. A fear of flying is really a fear of crashing. A fear of nature is really a fear of I can't control the environment and I don't feel safe, I might get harmed. So if we look at it through that lens, then you can have phobias about way more common things. You can have a phobia about driving. You can have a phobia about new places. You can have a phobia about new people. Maybe you go on vacation to a place you've been dreaming about your entire life, but you've never been there. You get there and all of a sudden you're panicking. Why? There's something in your brain that's triggering that's saying, I'm not safe right now and I need to panic. So let's talk about how to tap on this. First things first, you want to feel as safe as possible. So if your trigger is heights, get lower, even if that means sitting on the ground and where you are. If it's a fear of people, go to maybe an enclosed bathroom or a vehicle. If it's a fear of spiders and you're outdoors, try to get indoors. Try to find some bug spray or something. I'm not recommending that you start killing things in nature. What I am saying is you want to find any amount of empowerment that you can. Then as you're tapping, what the first instinct to do is to say, this isn't real. I don't need to worry about this. We're not going to go there because it's too much. It's too hard. And that's invalidating. EFT is about empowerment. So first, we're just going to talk to ourselves. I feel really afraid right now. I don't feel safe. I want to feel safe. Maybe I feel silly about not feeling safe. Maybe rationally or logically, I know that I'm incredibly safe, but some part of me really does not feel safe right now. And even though a part of me does not feel safe right now, I deeply and completely accept myself. I wonder, what is it that I don't feel safe about? Well, I don't feel safe about being this high up. This is way too high for my comfort level. Okay, what is it about being high up that's scary? Well, I'm afraid that there might be an earthquake. I'm afraid that the building might catch on fire. I'm afraid, okay, I've listed all those things. Well, what do all of those things have in common? That I might get hurt, that I'm vulnerable right now, and that if something big like that were to happen, I would likely die. Okay, so now we've hit on probably what is the actual fear. So it's not the building, it's maybe not the height, it is the vulnerability attached to being in the building, attached to being at that height. And now you have a more specific spot to tap on. But it's still a possibility, right? So we can't say, well, those things aren't going to happen because they could. However, I wonder, how likely is it that this building is going to collapse? How likely is it that this building is going to catch on fire? Is it a possibility? Yes. Yes, it is. But how much of a possibility? How long has this building been here and it's fine? How many safety measures does this building have that make it to where even if something started to happen, it would likely stop before it reached the point of devastation? Okay, it's probably very unlikely. And 100%, it's probably 12%, 8%, 2%. Find that number. And if that number is still too high for you to feel comfortable, then you can say, all right, well, what can I do to reassure me of this? Well, I could go map out escape exits. I could go talk to the building security and ask them about safety measures. I could look it up online. I could look up the area and see when the last earthquake was or when the last fire was. I can see where the furthest fire station is from here. You have options to comfort yourself with a phobia, and it's okay to need those because you deserve support and you deserve empowerment in whatever way that looks like for you. And it's okay if you need real answers and tapping and saying, oh, no, it's okay. That's not likely to happen. I need to stop worrying about that. I'm being paranoid. I'm being crazy. Those are not polite. Those are not nurturing. Those are not helpful to yourself. And that's not what EFT is about. It's about creating a bridge between your conscious and your subconscious mind to find a spot to where they can move forward together in agreement of, okay, this feels good enough for us to feel good from this point on. I hope this has given you some good tips. If you have questions, please ask. I would love to assist you in finding empowerment in this area. I will see you soon.